If something's missing in your wrestling, you can't figure it out, it's probably this. It's probably just that you're a little bit wishy-washy, right? You got to get off of the fence. You have to say, no, this is what, it's kind of like, my dad used to say, hey, when you get tired of getting thrown around like a rag doll, you're going to start picking up those weights. Until then, it didn't happen often, but it did. He's like, you're going to keep getting beat up by certain guys. You're a skinny little sophomore. You look like you're 10 years old. These mature seniors, they're just flinging you guys around the mat. It's hard to watch, but go ahead. If that's the life you want to have, knock yourself out. As long as you're placing, I'll keep going and watching. And that was the approach. And I thought, hey, you know what? You're tired of being weak? You're tired of being afraid before you wrestle? You just got to snap out of it. Tired of accepting, where you're at? At some point in time, you almost have to snap. You have to snap and say, enough is enough. Sure, it's called commitment, but it's also called decision making. All right. So, making a firm, strong decision is really the most powerful thing that a human can do. I had a performance coach hired to help my son. He was tremendous, and he preached that, and I was like, that's it. That's it, right? I know that when I started this wrestling business 23 years ago, I struggled the first year or two, and I don't know. My wife's like, hey, this is what you do. Don't even consider anything else. It is working. You just got to double down and go harder and make it work. Boom, changed my life, right? Sometimes we need that. You're struggling with cutting weight? I'll tell you this. Quit wrestling. Well, no, I don't want to quit. Well, then wrestle. I do love wrestling, but I hate cutting down to, 145. Wrestle heavyweight. Go up to 160. No, I need to be at 145. Then do it. Just quit being in a bad mood and crybabying around me because it's hard to listen to. You need to snap out of it. If you want to go 45, go 45. But don't go for 145 and be a little baby. No one wants to be around that for 4 months. Make a decision. If you're going to do it. If not, don't. But don't drag me down because, you don't have the skills or mental toughness to be a 145 pounder. Oh, I do. Then do it, right? I think that's the most important thing that you have to do is if you're stuck in your career, it's because you're wishy-washy and, you're on the fence and you just haven't snapped out of it and made a decision that, you know what? Things are going to change around here for me, and it's going to start right now. I think there's a great phrase. I love this saying. It's, what you allow is what will continue. You're allowing this, right? Not Mark. Brett Metcalf said in some quote, maybe he was talking about his favorite quote, or maybe just something on social media I saw. He was like, you're weak as you allow yourself to be, all right? So some people trying to be stronger, but they haven't even given up on being weak yet. And he was like, you are as weak as you allow yourself to be. And he's a strong dude, right? I think he won junior nationals like 8 times or 10 times. 2-time NCAA champ, just a hammer, right? Obviously, assistant coach at Iowa State. You are as weak as you allow yourself to be. So if things are not working for you in your wrestling career or anything else probably, you just got to get mad and draw a line in the sand and snap out of it. Make a decision, right? Quit playing around in the weight room. Quit drilling like a little kid. Quit screwing up your diet. Sure, on occasion, if you can go out and you don't have to make weight for a few days and you go out with your buddies, go ahead. You need to have a little time. If you can sleep in on a Sunday, do it. But you know what? If you have to get up on a Saturday and go to practice, do it. Don't be a baby about it. Things are really black and white. And once you learn to be that way, that's what being on the fence is. You're just always right here. Either do it or quit. All right. But if you're going to do it, you do it all the way, and there's no more looking back. There's no more crybaby. There's no more poor me. There's no more dragging everybody else down. Do it. Right. So, you're as big as you allow yourself to be. Make a decision. It's the most powerful thing that a human can do. And, for some of you guys, I think this is going to be very valuable advice. So good luck to you. Wish you have awesome success.